Hello everyone, we are back in the Planet Crafter 2.0 and we are doing the Aqualis start. And so far it's not going terribly, right? I think the second live stream I had my doubts. But now we have 100,000 in pressure. That's nothing to laugh at, right? I think our heat is at 20,000 and our oxygen is at 5,000, right? Once the tree spreader becomes available, it will look a little bit better, and then we can get rid of the second biodome that we have, T2 biodome, right? So far it's not looking too bad, right? It's looking like we might be able to make this. That said, I do provide fresh content on YouTube every day. So if you guys want to get notified when there is something new to watch, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon it gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're still supporting me. That said, we also have a Discord. That's our primary method of communication. And we have a merch store as well. Both the Discord invite and the merch link can be found on my website, the video description, and the YouTube channel. Let's get into the game and see what we can do. I already give myself a middle mouse button. Whoop, whoop, and we do this one here. Aqualis Starto. So, power is looking good. 2700 out of 15. That's okay. This is what we can make here. There's nothing here, I believe. We got this one. I think that was a mistake. I could have used it aluminum. This is the numbers: 100,000, 21,000, and 5,400. We are at 48% to get started. That's ticking pretty good. If I switch to here, this is the oxygen rocket at 650. That's not going to be terrible. And then I don't know where the tree spreader is. T2 tree spreader, T1 tree spreader is here. 45 tons. All right. So I think we are looking in pretty good shape. Give me this many bottles and we just fly over the ground. I do need oxygen. And in the top right, you guys are seeing that we are doing pretty decent so far. The food will be a problem, but not... I need to go here. Not before we run out of oxygen. I'm getting a feeling now for this. By the way, when you look, that there's stuff underground, so that's pretty cool. No doubt about it. It's pretty cool. And I'm just going to fly straight over there. There's a cloud of smoke above this. Not quite sure why, what it is for. But we wanted to investigate this more. I need to check YouTube after this. I forgot. Make sure everything looks good. We're now at 600 Ms. And it's still nothing to write home about, but considering that this planet has only like 250 iron and God knows how much aluminum, almost nothing. I don't actually know if this is too far for the oxygen. That's a possibility. We could do a pit stop to the right, but I'm just going straight for it as fast as we can. Terraformation is going pretty quick. I mean, we're still in the megas, so it's progressing nicely. Once we get in the gigas, it will come to a crawl. Hopefully we can reach that destination before I run out of oxygen. If not, I'm eyeing that rock to the rock to the right. The rock to the right is getting my eye. It's going to be a little bit close. Usually I like a 10% margin. So we made it here, just in time. See, because I often have to deal with this kind of stuff. Alright, let's go straight there. We looked at that yesterday. I could start collecting super alloy. That may not be a dumb idea. There's nothing over there, I believe. Just eat up there real quick. No, not that I can see. Then there's a seashell here. There is zeolite. Zeolite we don't need for a very long time. Let me just go in here for now. The scary music is playing. Okay, I don't see beans. This is still the outskirts. I don't think there is anything here. I'm double checking. Nothing here. It's unfortunate that the zeolite opens up so early. Definitely don't need no zeolite. Alright, nothing up here. I think this is where we came up, right? So I just went in a circle, but there's two shells here. I was looking for them. Yeah, I will take it. We still have some room. This is where we came up. I can't see beans. Alright, there's no seashells here. I don't see anything in the water. Let's go to the other side, get some oxygen. And then we need to slowly but surely prepare to die. Here's where I want it to be. We will pop ourselves here. If this deconstructs incorrectly, we are instantly effed. No exceptions. I think for those two, I will make something special here. No. Okay. I'm thinking once we get the T2 fruit growers going, I will... I will start growing my own food. Alright, then we prepare to die. It's 3 rows in 2. Anything other than eggplant seeds would be great at this point. Seed spreader rocket. So at this point I don't actually feel bad about having to go back. We do that once we're full. It's pretty nice here. Oh, that's going to be an important one here. That's going to be an important one. Three bean packages. Should we try again? Pretty shitty loot, but who knows? I like the bean packages. No. Yeah, it is pretty shitty loot, to be honest. I think I will take that. Alright, sort. What can I put in here? We don't need the Lerma, to be honest. Something like this. I think I have those enough too. But those two are decent. That's really nice. Any seashells? What is this? Stone. The little cove would have been good for something. I think those two might be new. Honestly, this looks completely different from where we were yesterday, but what can I say? Looking for seashells here. This is, I think, where we got up yesterday, to the upstairs stuff. I don't know if we cleaned out the seashells. If we did, then I will... You see that? It's bucked a little bit. Alright, that's built here. Okay, that's done. I really wish I would have a teleporter. This area will be hard to find later. Oh, there's a seashell right here. I don't know if this one is touched or not. Let's see. Of course, out of all the things that I would like to take with me. And I think we are full. In principle, this is it. I could possibly take one more seashell. That's it. I think I will tank up here. And then go back to the home base. The food is a little bit of a concern for me. We may have to do an emergency build. We are at 685 right now. And we have an oxygen rocket that we need to launch. I forgot what the oxygen rocket, I think it's bark and Lerma. We should have both. I made sure to have some extra bark. The food is a little bit of a concern. Yesterday we checked all the islands around us, and the special one, the first island that appears. On the first island that appears, there may be some seashells, but most of the loot is taken care of, except for things like algae, jeans, those kind of things. Yeah, I know my food is low. I have some food on me, but I'm not going to eat it because I can use it for crafting recipes, and it's much more useful as a source for that. So almost at 700. Oxygen is more than 50% depleted. And food, we still have a couple minutes, maybe 2, 3. Okay, we're just about to hit 700. That's the DNA manipulator. Took 2 pictures. I think we have enough to be able to build this. There's no grass here. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I have this on me. Pop this in here. Did I not take the DNA? Apparently not. See, I have all the stuff that I could wish for. Let's put this in here too. Let's harvest the eggplant because that one can be used for something else later. And then we have this here. Now we have to sort of prepare to die. I wish I could see what the rocket needs. We will need to make a rocket engine. So I don't know if we don't have that. Okay, so we got us that rod. We get ready to dive here. Alright, so for the rocket engine we need this. We need 1 super alloy. I think 2 of these. Now, what does the actual rocket need? It needs a bacteria and a mutagen. Mutagen we can make. I just don't know what we need for the mutagen. We don't have any methane, do we? No. So what is it again? Methane and sulfur. This we have, but we don't have another rod. Hold on. What do we need? Okay. For this thing, we need a rod. This is pretty straightforward. Just need that mutagen. The tree bark I have. Let's save some tree bark. So we have the tree bark here. Oop. Is the T2 grow already? No. T1. Is this a T2 spreader? It is. Well, until we find another rod, so note to self, rod important. And I need methane. This is why it would be useful if you had the rocket recipes somewhere downstairs, just to see what the recipe is. Wow, I wasn't able to escape the surface tension. I haven't seen any methane lying around anywhere. Otherwise, I probably would have picked it up. Algae, yes. In hindsight, when we got that one thing with the rocket engine, I have to remember the rocket engine is not just one item. It is also an iridium rod. I don't think we can unlock the recyclotron, right? The recycler. I think the recycler is something that you get through a microchip blueprint. So we will never have a recycler. Super alloy rods, we don't have a shortage of those. They are not the problem. And then in something like 2.5 minutes we need to get ready to die, but hopefully I can make it through the passage. I think the passage is here. I think we checked under... Oh no, there's two. This started blinking, but it's not a concern yet. Hopefully we make it all the way to the top, and then we can die. But hopefully, I mean, hopefully there's enough oxygen. Alright, we did make it up. So let's go into center first, because I think there is one seashell here. What do you have for me? Nothing. Okay. Then there was 3 seashells there. I don't know if they are touched or not. I feel yes, but I'm not super sure. Alright, getting oxygen, and this is where we're going to die as well, but not yet. Oh, I probably have to take that. Oh yeah, they are mine. I checked them out before, so good that we got us a rod here. Sorting that real quick. Pop, 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 pop. There is something that needs fabric, like the thing that allows you to drink water. But other than that, I don't think there is much that requires fabric. Let me just check here. This is the one that is carrying us currently. We could possibly build that because we have some excess aluminum. I also forget that I can dismantle things, right? That's a possibility, but we need to build this sucker now. Osmium in the compass. 779. Alright, let's go around to the golden one. And then I don't even know what my criteria are for the golden. Is this zeolite or a seashell? Zeolite so far. If we have some room, I will take 2 zeolite with me because we need it to make that atmospheric condenser. Alright, there's nothing here. And if you go to the top, on top is the golden chest. The golden clamshell. Seashell. We just picked up a bowl of water that is just stored there. So it just means we can operate a little bit longer if it takes more time to fill up. Because there's also this area that we haven't explored. And here's where the golden one is. I don't know what I should aim for. I'll definitely build something here. I feel like maybe rods would be good. Rods. That's shit. That's mostly shit too. That's not too bad. Maybe it will be too much to ask for more. And it does give 1 more aluminum. Maybe I can coax another rod out of this one. Let's see. I'll try a couple times. That was certainly interesting. Oh, that was really good. Except we don't need it. I will try until I get the rod. Osmium is actually not bad, but that magnetar, we get magnetars later, like out of the wazoo. So I'm trying to. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. No, definitely not that. I will try for another rod. Oh, that's terrible. It's essentially an infinite resource at this point. Yeah, I will try for another iridium rod. That would be nice if I could deconstruct it. I would have taken it if I can deconstruct it. We could try the rover, but without the oxygen, the rover is useless. So all I want from this one is an iridium rod. Not that. Zeolite is like on the ground. I can pick up 20. Come on, give me an iridium rod. One iridium rod. One iridium rod. I'm getting a little tired of it, so. Alright, let's look at this thing. I don't necessarily see anything exciting yet. They're not completely full yet. Plus, I have a lot of water. Okay, let's try here. Frog eggs. My goodness. The aluminum wasn't bad, but we don't need aluminum yet. Come on, one iridium rod. One iridium rod. You see that grass? Doesn't always show up. Oh, this was terrible. Yes. Oh, there's another one here. That's fine. So now we are full. Almost. still have some room. So we checked up there. Is there something on the side? Oh, this is where we come out. Just missed it. What the DICK. Wow, there's seashells up here. Hold on, we'll never get those seashells. Never. No. Also no. Osmium would be good. Okay, anything osmium I will take. Anything osmium or an iridium rod, I'll take. Okay, that works. However, we need to do something here. I need 5 room. I think the easiest will be to put these two in there. Oh shit. It's 6. Apparently it's 6. I shall not be denied. We may have to make a pit stop to die. Let's see. But we are going to make it to a gig today. That's impressive. It is. Is it 3 for the door? I think it's 3 for the door. Iron, silicon, and titanium, and then it is 1 iron and 2 titanium for the shelter itself. So it's 6 resources. I don't want to check now because it's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. I can see the wind turbines. I hope this is okay. You need to initiate flight above the water surface, otherwise you get stuck. Alright. We have a ton here. Alright, so first we need to make this thing. 2 zeolite. 1 rod, right? So that thing needs to make some methane. Then we don't have 3. Let's see. Is this done? Yeah, let's take that. Okay, if I get 1 rod, I can make a heater. Titanium and it makes me 1 more heater. Later on we can dismantle the heaters. It's just for the time being to help. Okay, then I need methane. Do you have any methane? Of course not. And then for the rocket, we need a rocket engine. Rocket engine. Tree bark. Tree bark. Actually, I will take a fresh one. crying out loud. You have no idea how proud I am. Alright, and this will give me 54,000 in oxygen. Yeah, baby. This is going to crank now. This is going to cranky crank. Alright, what else can we do? I don't know if we should try the rover, to be honest. Where's the rover station? I don't know if that's a good idea. But I can make more of those. Hold on. Aluminum, iron, and water. Aluminum we have 2. Maybe we don't have to constantly die now. I still don't have mushroom. I still don't have mushroom. What can I do with this? Nothing. I could make more heaters. I do need titanium. Oh, that's it. That's it, son. Game over, son. Game over. Ah, verdammt. We need packages. Alright, this makes 20 times more heat. And needs 51 energy. 51 energy. How are we looking? I can make 10. 10 of those. Alright, we need packages. Packages. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Alright, let's make some packages. We can only make so many. Yeah, I think I should wait to die. Oh yeah, but that's cranking now. 54, baby. Once the heaters are set up, we are in business. Business. I don't know if it's worth the osmium, really honestly. Probably not. If I get one more osmium, I can make a drill. T4 drill. And I can't make superfood yet. I don't have the recipe. Alright, hold on, skis. How full do I get? Getting pretty full. So where do we want the heaters? Maybe here. Okay. Jesus. Is there, we need to take care of this problem here somehow. Now we all of a sudden have an abundance of aluminum. Do we not need something? Yeah, mostly this. Or is there something that I can do with this? Not really. Just need silicon and 2 mushrooms. So hopefully at some point we have some food and don't need to die constantly. Ooh, how nicely in sync they are. Alright, what's my power currently? And how can I get another packet? Get another packet here. So, yeah, this is good. We have 1,000. What needs packets? What do I have that needs packets? This doesn't need packets. Not even that needs packets. I'm looking for red packets. What did I build that needs red packets? This. But this gives also 331 power. If I remove the 2, I will have 600 less power. That will be pretty shitty. What's my... Can I remove the 2? My power is pretty shitty at the moment. But why have such a power surplus, right? Nothing I do here helps. Any of this. Sit down. Right, how does this look? A 100. Nice. Yeah, this is cranking. We will have seismic activity here in just lickety split. Hold on. How many packets does this need? 1. Alright, we will have seismic activity here in just a moment. Can't get up there. It said seismic activity, no? Should be over there. Did we miss it? Did we miss it? Alright, so this is looking, we are now at the G. What does this need? Yeah, the 2 osmium is a little too much. So it was 1 packet. You can make another heater. Hold on, let's check power. Yeah, we have still, yeah, okay. There's the seismic activity. Over there. Oh, I'm going to die. That's where the sulfur is. So we're going to get us some sulfur. Alright, now all of a sudden we have a lot of aluminum. Bee lava. What does this thing do? Does that do bee lava? No, I think it's the box that makes the bee lava, right? Can I do something here? This one has oxygen too, right? This way I can suck oxygen. Don't have to worry, get free oxygen. Let's make that. It needs an iridium rod. I might have a spare one. We have spare iridium rods. How much of the crap do you need? 3. What else? Oh, super alloy. But one thing that we have a lot is super alloy. Alright, where should I put it? Maybe here? I don't know if there's enough room. I am. like this. All right, what do you need to make this thing? Sorry. Not only does it need 2 rocket engines, it also needs 1 fabric. Oh, God. Why was I hoping? All this time I was telling myself, you know, maybe the car will save us. Maybe the car will save us. How far are you? 80%? Alright. So we are at 107 and 119, 54. We are completely on the wind turbines and solar. The 92 solar T1 solar panels still give me 538. We don't have much buffer. Do you need a packet? No. Makes 86. I have a lot of rods. We could do some of those in emergency if we need to. What to do next? I would say wait for the food to finish. Oh, a T1 tree spreader would be good. Oh, air filter. A 2 gig, you say. What does the outdoor farm need? B. Yeah, that's not happening. There's the T2 food grower at 35 tons. 80 tons. 2 gig. We might make 2 gigs sometime soon-ish. Here, we need this to make bees, son. At 5 gigs. T2 tree spreader. 600. Nuclear fusion. I think that needs 4 pink quartzes. 4 pinkies. 750. What do I do with all the aluminum, man? Jesus Christ. It's just too much of it. I'm waiting for those to finish. Water plants is another, doesn't do anything for us. Alright, what are we getting here? A bean, a squash, and that. I want to leave before the stuff is ready. I mean, look at the biomass, man. It's not bad. It's far away from tons, but it's not bad. Can I do anything else? I mean, this one would be fantastic. Plants and insects. But I need an incubator for that sucker. I don't have any bioplastic. I will take, I guess, the bean with us. Guess where we going? This is coming together. It's not completely terrible. We need sulfur here for red packages. Oh, and I need to make the... We didn't make the freaking rocket yet, did we? Oh, we did, yeah. The oxygen rocket. This is why we have 50,000 now, from 5,000. We did make the oxygen rocket. Can't wait for the T2 food grower. Maybe I will move the food growers into the biodome. For us to have a reason to go in there. What the heck? Oh, this is far. This is far. I always thought that it replaces this island. If we find any seashells, I will investigate them. I mean, on this island. This is starting to look nice. Wow, this is far. Too bad that these things don't have regular resources. Otherwise, you could build a shelter, you could put lockers up, fill up the lockers, and then just go back and forth. Get the stuff that you need. But because they don't have resources, then that's it. This is far. Holy cow, this is far. I remember last time we took the rover, we were here in like a minute. And then we zipped with the rover all over this thing. Used the teleporter. It was easy peasy. I have to press the damn button the entire time. Oh, look how the atmosphere changes. Damn, this is far. Holy cow, you can't even see anything anymore. Wow. Wow. Brand new island. There's a seashell right here. I don't even know what I want. No idea. Rockets. I could use rockets. Shit, shit, shit. And one osmium. Let's leave them. Wow. That is just trash. Except for the red packet. I mean, aluminum we now have in abundance. And then super alloy again. Ah, it's even worse. We do have this and a rocket. Should I get it? The textile is something that I can't make at the moment. Let's put stuff that we don't need in here. I think something like that. We do have a bean on us that we can eat. That will help greatly. Alright, if I can find sulfur, that would be fantastic. Isn't sulfur somewhere here? Supposed to be. All those sulfur vents. I don't see shit for sulfur. Shit for sulfur. Are those all seashells? That's crap. That's even worse. It doesn't store the vertical orientation. Nah, that's crap. Super alloy I can get from seashells. Wow. Give me some osmium. Some rods. Some red packets. Some red packets would be fantastic. The bioplastic wasn't bad. Come on, osmium, red packet, and bioplastic. Nope. Algae, I have infinite. The osmium wasn't bad. I guess I can't have hope, huh? This is really so random. I already have an osmium rod. Okay, dick. It's better than no osmium, I guess. And the osmium rods will come in handy later. But I'm looking for sulfur. Thank you, God. Oh yes, baby. Life is good. There's a golden seashell. I don't know if you guys can see that. In the center there. I'll just fill up on sulfur for now. Any sulfur here? The rest is just going to be sulfur now. Two more and we're done. Oh, there's another crashed satellite. I don't think I will touch it. And there's one more sulfur and that's it. Then we're going to get some oxygen. I don't have any bioplastic, which is kind of shiitake, but what can I say? We have one rocket though. Hold on. Yeah, that's the correct amount. Alright, so I can pick up one more sulfur, right? This will be difficult to search this entire thing. Dude, you can't even see the island anymore. There's a green one. can't even see. This is so far, you can't even see the island. You see the sun reflections? It's nice, huh? Just eat over there. 1.4 gigs? Almost. I don't know if I should make the rover, man. Honestly, don't know. 1.4. Now we have all this aluminum that we don't need anymore. This is, and before aluminum was like magical pixie dust. Couldn't wait to get more. Aqualis start, man. Yeah, now I have all this aluminum and nothing to do with it. We don't have any map information rockets, right? Because I was thinking I could work on that, but I don't think we have anything. I will use one of the oxygen bottles because there's no sense in carrying two of them. There's also something interesting that everyone who plays Aqualis sees this planet terraformed. In that sense, the game is working well. Right, it's rendering that planet correctly, it's not terraformed. I mean, you could start on Humble, or Selena, or Toxicity, and then move to here. So it is necessary that this thing is... It's necessary that the planet is rendering correctly. Yeah, but this is too long. For one oxygen bottle, it's too long. I mean, the one that I have on my body, it's not enough. You have to do a pit stop. I need to take a look at bioplastic because I think we need to do one more of those things. And I hope it's not like overly complicated. I know we need 2 bioplastic and the remaining resources are like negligible. Alright, what do we have? Put this in here. Let's put this up here. So I don't accidentally use it. Is this done? Almost. We can make one more drill. Alright, what does the drill need? Just a ton of super alloy. And then we need to look at power and making one of those things. What's the power look like? Alright, if I make this, I just need 2 bioplastic, and bioplastic needs, oh for fuck's sake. I can make 1. Should we make 1? 2 mushrooms and 1 silicon. What else do we need? Let's put it here. That's it. I can probably make another, but that would break the bank, wouldn't it? I don't have mushroom. Yeah, we can make 1 more. So give me the red packet. And then we need 3 of these. They go fast now. They go fast now. We have 200. Yeah, mushroom is something that I don't have. But I think I could make... Let's try to make the rover. Just because it's fun. The rover station needs what? 3 aluminum, 2 of these. Three aluminum. What else? And a rod. Right. We have the fabric and 1 rocket. I think we have 1 rocket somewhere. And the fabric. For another rocket, we need 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. And then what else do we need? Silicon and something else. Titanium maybe? Silicon, iron, and silicon iron. Okay, I will save before I make the rover because I want to know if I can deconstruct it. I can deconstruct it. It doesn't have oxygen. I think the rover is useless. Unless the rover has oxygen, the rover is useless. It's a little bit slow too. Just heads up, I think I will reload. And this is just the standard rover, I understand, but without the oxygen... This is slower than the jetpack. And I don't have a map. I just pushed map. Nothing. This is not working. Looks cool though. Alright, before we waste more time. So what can I build? I can build the beacon, lights, inventory, and equipment. Nah, this is not helping. This is not helping. Okay, we have that. Let's make oxygen rockets. What do I need for bioplastic again? There was something that I don't have. Or the mushrooms. Okay, we should have it. I'm not super sure, but let's see. That was not good. That was not good. Oxygen is all of a sudden my number one. Okay, how much of this stuff do we have? We can make more packets now. At least one, possibly two. Let's see. Let's do two. Two more heaters. So I need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we just need 1 to 3. The super alloy is dwindling. Alright, how much power do we have? Yeah, the rover in this configuration doesn't help. Now all of a sudden pressure is not the main one anymore. Isn't that crazy? I need to somehow separate them. Is this enough or no? We need to make one more, I guess. I hope that won't break the bank. I can disable this thing. How are we doing? 200 roughly. I could make another heater, to be honest. I could, right? Do this. Now that we have a ton of this. I need this guy here. But then my power is almost used up. What do we need? Oh, 2 iridium rods. Yeah, that's not happening, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is not happening. We should collect seashells as much as we can, and I need to eat something. Alright, let's go over there and collect some seashells. As many as we can. But we are in a really good shape. We have 3 oxygen rockets, 3 heat rockets, 3 pressure rockets. Oxygen is really high. Heat, we have, I think, 9 T4 heaters, and I don't know how many, 6 or 7 T4 drills, plus like 100 plus T2 drills. So we're in pretty good shape. This is not as scary. Did I bring my... Yeah. If not, I have an oxygen bottle that I can use. I think I will actually use the oxygen bottle because I don't need it. I think 1 bottle is good enough. We could set up some nuclear reactors. I think I will make 1. That will give us some buffer. We're looking for seashells. Any seashell we find will be assimilated. And I will use the oxygen bottle, so don't worry. I mean, where did we start today? 400 something meg? This isn't terrible. Anything around? No? This is basically a recycling run. But because I know the super alloy exists, might as well take care of it. I know there's some on the far side trying to hide. Unless we took them already. This time we'll need to build something. I wish you could deconstruct the satellite. I mean, what can it give you? Iron, titanium, silicon, maybe the solar panels give you some cobalt. Yeah, I wish this had something. This is just completely decorations. And it glows at night. Should I take all this stuff out of this? I feel maybe I should. Although there's stuff like power cells and things like that. Ugh. Yeah, no, you can't deconstruct it. Let me get rid of that. This. I feel tempted about the zeolite. Any seashells here? Alright, let's fly over there. There's seashells. 3. Ah, stupid zeolite. Alright, that's done. Good to have that beacon, you know? I think there's nothing on this island. You know, wouldn't it make sense that the coral maybe brings something with it? Other than just, you know, visual? Cosmetic? Wouldn't that make sense? Maybe the coral you could like... There's like a special coral that you can harvest something from. It's purely cosmetic. Who had this idea? Purely cosmetic. Yeah, we collected some stuff that I don't think we will need for a long time. Most of the quartzes, right? I can't believe that everything is running on those 5 wind turbines. Well, in the 92 T1 solar panels. But it really helps if you have like something in the hundreds. It's undeniable. That's useful. I will see if I can build that. I mean, so far we are actually in a really good spot because we have both T4 things open. The only thing that's missing is tree spreaders. Let's build the shelter here so we do not accidentally use it. $160, 179, 129. Oh, we have a lot of crap on us. I don't know where to put the crap, to be honest. Ugh, I even forgot to get rid of. What zeolite do we have? Is there anything here? There's a lot of that crap. Hold on, I meant to put it in here. Do we have any these ones? %92%. What else? I could possibly make another one of those. Hold on. What does this need? 2 black packets. Oh, good. We have 1. Another black packet would be how much? We could possibly fund that. And is it 3 algae? Algae, we have a lot. And then I also want to look into building a nuclear reactor. What else do we need? 2 super alloys. Do I have everything? That can't be it. But good, let's check our oxygen production. Woo! Would you have ever thought that our oxygen production would be like this crazy? Woo! That's nuts. If we get another plant, we should actually, no. Oh, we do have. Hold on. This sucker makes plants 11, 145, 1400, and okay. This is getting dangerously fast. How much does this give? 1900. It's less energy. Plants more. Let's do that because we have a flower. We have a flower. You know, we have a flower. Now we get 2 packets. Hold on. You have a little bit too much tree bark. What else do I need for this thing? Just build one. Nothing else is needed. 2 of these. Water and the flower. The flower should be here. And 2 water. Check this out. This is much better. I mean, it is better, but yeah, and you only need 1 of those, anyways. I will eat the bean. So now we don't have to necessarily die all the time. That is not worth it because of the osmium. But where's the mask? The mask is worth it. Couch cushion. 1, but we don't have two of these. I need mushrooms for that, and mushrooms I'm not growing. What can I say? I can't make fabric yet, right? No. And for this we need mushrooms. Let's make this. Three rods. One super alloy. And 3 water, you say? I don't even know if I have that much water. Yeah. There's lava. I'm going to be collecting lava now, son. Right, hold on. Oh, by the way, I'm out of water. Just wanted to point that out. We have a common one. Come on, give me a fat uncommon one. I could dismantle one of those things now for the bioplastic. I don't know how viable that is. I can't see any lava. Pop down here and see if you can find some lava. We need two uncommon ones. That's common. For that, I need another pink crystal. Two. Need one more uncommon. Usually they spawn on the platform. No? No spawny platforming? Alright, let's put this in there. Okay, I need one more pink crystal. One more pink crystal. Is there a seashell over there? At this end? I remember there used to be one here. I think I see it even. The zeolite is no help. As far as I remember, there's nothing. Oh, I remember incorrectly, son. Ooh! Ooh! The autocrafter is nice, but it doesn't really do anything for us. Alright, for tomorrow we need a pink crystal. How much time do I have? Pink crystal and a bioplastic. Oh, alright, where's the zeolite? Zeolidium? Yeah, I know. Let's not get all upset about that. Damn, I want to make this thing. I have everything except for the bioplastic. It pisses me off. How much power do I currently have? So can I get rid of this? So what goes in here? This. Alright, we have 2 bioplastic. I want my thing! What else do you need? Super alloy, bullshitium. It needs methane. Oh shit. It needs methane. And super alloy, right? If I'm not mistaken. We could upgrade that, but I don't think we need it. What does that upgrade need? Yeah, forget it. Alright, so we are in pretty good shape. This will take a while. 19.8, and this is at 236, 179, and 129. The pressure, what used to help us, is now the lowest one. The things that we can build are... Hey, let's do this one. Silicon, titanium, and... Am I dumb? Where did it go? Dude, where did all the aluminum go? Ah. Is that enough? Yes. Wow, we can make a T2 tree spreader before we can make the T1 tree spreader. What does a messages screen need? Magnesium, silicon, and iron. Silicon? No. no, this one. Two of this. Magnesium, I think, is Gonski. Messages. How do we do this? Yep. See, there's no messages because we are we are on a different planet than we're supposed to be. Any case, we have 100 and 200 difference. But now I have this thing on me, my snouty snout. What else can we make? Oh yeah, this sucker. We have 2 eggplants, just barely. I remember eating one. We pretend that never happened. The auctioning is now our main driver. Can you believe this nonsense? This is unbelievable. Oh, hold on. Give me that algae back. The one that I just threw away. Did we go deep? No. And it needs a squash, because of course it does. What else do you need? And 2 of this. Well, good that I have this apparatus here that is providing me with all this stuff. Alright, T2. The first use of our very first zeolite. Bacteria. I don't think we have oh yeah, we have. Bacteria sample, 3 volt. Survival. Dude, it's game over now. It's absolutely game over now. Absolutely game over now. Oh yeah. The low food, I don't know what we're going to do about it. This reactor needs a red baggie. So we could make more of them, to be honest. The food isn't ready yet. Oh, it will be ready, and this bean will be ready. Okay, can we make another one? Well, no, I need eggplants. I have this. Alright, what does the board say? This is going to be epic. Holy Christmas! Wowzers! 1.27 million oxygen. This completely changed the game. In a sense, these things are no longer needed. What do they need? Packages. Actually, you know what? Let's dismantle one of them. Alright, I need... Hold on. Hold on. So now we just need the green baggie. The green baggie is the one that isn't easy. The green baggie needs a squash, an algae, and 2 of these. I have all of them. A squash, 2 of these, and 1 algae. I should check that the... Not ready, please. We only need 1. There's some kind of storm. If the storm's here, don't do jack. Oh, that felt so good. The food... And we eat the bean, but the bean by itself is not enough. And I have the honey, but I can't make superfood. Oh, let's check that out. I hope the power will be enough. I hope the power will be enough. So for some reason we unlocked T2 before T1. Works for me. We could use a T2 jetpack, to be honest. I have the oxygen filter on. I will just move these closer to the base. Dude, I can't believe it. 3.2 gig. And we started with 400 something. Did I put the tree thing in there? Yeah, where's the tree called? Palmalia, so it will be a palm tree. Because, you know. Wowzers! 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 Why does it look so shitty? Doesn't it look like kind of broken a little bit? Wasn't it supposed to be like the conch shells? This looks broke. The brokerino. So we have that. Let's see if we can make more screens. Apparently we're getting oxygen here. They didn't fix that issue. Dude. 2.2. Everything else that we did in comparison is like nothing. Nothing. Is there any more screens that I can make? We have this, we have this. Blueprints. Blueprints. There's no blueprints. Screen progress, terraformation. Yeah, forget about that. Biomass, yeah. Iron, silicon, and aluminum. Iron, silicon, and aluminum. Iron, silicon. Iron, silicon. But this is like a big screen. And unfortunately, this piece of shit doesn't take any screens, right? Did you guys notice that this piece of shit doesn't take screens? Well, I know that there's no insects and no animals. I know that. 2.2 million. My God. I think we are cooking. Sure. Should we do it? You know, if I have an osmium, I will do it. What did I do with my only osmium that I had? I used it for the filter thing, right? Yeah. I used it for the filter thing. I still can't build anything else. So I think that's it for today. Wow, the progress though. The progress though. Alright, let's check out this thing on the distance. I might die. There's no messages because we are on the wrong planet. I think I see a seashell right there. Is it supposed to look like that? Really? I still have that concern in the back of my head that something is not going according to plan. I don't know if that was a seashell. It still looks seashelly to me. Isn't this where the conches were supposed to be? This looks nothing like the conches. Dude, it looks very rugged. I don't recall this thing. Was this always here? Am I just not remembering? What do we need? Bioplastic. A seed. A mushroom seed. Need a mushroom seed packet. Or bioplastic. Not zeolite. So we need a mushroom seed packet or bioplastic. Come on, give me. No. It's pretty shitty, to be honest. Pretty shitty. I don't recall this thing. Pretty rugged. Or it seems to have seashells on it. It seems to have this thing on it. Looks like a legit thing. I'm not going to collect that. I have a use for it. It's pretty large. Oh, there is a crashed craft. Radiation is low, but not overly so. Is that a crashed craft or what is this thing? Looks like it could be. Mushroom. I take it. Mushroom, I take it. Bioplastic, and shiitake. Alright. That's a common one, right? Is that an uncommon one? I need those to make bees. We're completely full. I guess I have never seen that without plants. Right? It's usually fully grown with plants. When I saw it. This is like barren. I don't know if that's normal or if that's an artifact of us doing an Aqualis start. It looks actually really good, barren. I like it barren much better than that overgrown jungle thing. Alright, let's build here and then we go back home. Oh, hold on. I don't need this. In a sense, we still had room. Good, we're going to make 5 Gs. 5 Gs, man! We're going to make 5 Gs, man! We need to make 5 Ts, though. That's the problem. And... Anything? Nothing. There's the incubator, son. We need to find some room for it. There is the incubator. Do we have a bean on us? Maybe we wait a little bit longer with the bean. We have no oxygen, water, beans. We're like too full. I still don't see any bloody trees. How long does it take to get some palm trees out here? Are there any palm trees growing? I don't see nothing. There could be little spots here. I don't know what that is. Palm tree spots. We'll make one more of those. I'm standing on something, essentially. Alright. Oh, no, I don't have a bean. If you thought I had the bean, I don't have a bean. Give me that. Oh, let's build this thing. Did I just pick up a green packet? Dude, I have a green packet on me. And... yeah, I have a green packet on me. I don't know where these go. Here. Oh, Ah, give me that. Give me that. We need to make a food grower too. These ones are shit. I should just dump them. Dump them in the ocean without mercy. Alright, where are the packets? We need to make a mushroom grower. Step 1. Are these done? 87. Can we make growers in there? I hope so. Aluminum. Oh, dude, we won't have food in time. The bean isn't ready. We need sort of 2 beans to survive. Alright, but one thing that we can build is this thing. Iron. I don't have iron, right? Hold on. That's what it's for. It's for emergencies. I call this an emergency. Okay, this looks dumb. I don't know why this looks dumb. Oh, beautiful. Our power problems are solved. It didn't make oxygen, which is unusual. Then I definitely need aluminum to make the grower. What else do I need for the grower? Ah, shit, more iron. More iron missing. You know what? There is no choice. Alright, maybe we can make the food growers here. I'm thinking. Mushroom. This is not for eating though. Damn, what should I do? This thing isn't ready. I'm going to die. Ah. I think once they are ready, I will move them. I need more room. And I need to put the incubator somewhere. Maybe over there. Or in here. Actually, in here might make sense. Make the food growers over there and the incubator over there. Where's the incubator need? Incubatore. A T2 fertilizer and an oxygen bottle. Oh. T2 fertilizer. I have an oxygen bottle. Did you need this? And of course it needs a sip all because, of course. Incubatore, hopefully you will place over here. Right? And then you will give me a recipe to make stupid bees. Ah, fashaka snerga mintesta custom tishnagano. Not only does it need a black packet, it needs a freaking mutagen. It needs a mutagen. I don't know what this one will need. Probably bees. My best guess is bees. Best guess is bees. Alright, I won't die, but I will die afterwards. If that makes sense. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Alright, let's put them nicely here. Okay. You're using all the space. All the space. So we are 175 over. How much does the incubator suck? 215. You mofo. This needs bees. And a T3 fertilizer. Alright, we need to work on this nonsense tomorrow. How to make bees. Fertilizer. Oh, this is going to suck. So it ate my... It ate my oxygen. Guess that's fine. Yeah, see, it makes like little palm trees here. Probably they will grow a little bit higher, hopefully. They have a hitbox. Boink. So we have lots of stuff to explore. This isn't looking too terrible so far. No, I need the red packet to make one of those. Oxygen is actually what's driving it now. With 245. And to make that screen here, we need osmium in the compass microchip. Can I make a compass microchip? No. Let that sink in. I can't make a compass microchip. Let that sink in. We need more osmium. I can't make a compass microchip here either. This is bizarre. But we have one of those. We could potentially make more rockets. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff not working, I mean, properly in the sense that we started here. We need to focus on that, making these. I think the auto farm will fix our problems. But the auto farm needs a lot. The auto farm needs a lot of resources. It needs a white packet and a black packet. The white packet is easy to make. Well, you need the green packet, right? And then you need to... Yeah, and you need to phosphorus. Phosphorus is like lying all over the place. Mostly for when I dropped it. But we need bees and bioplastic. And bioplastic needs mushrooms. And mushrooms, we just started. It's our first mushroom here. I wonder when the T2 growers start. Here, at 35 tons. How many tons do we have? I think 265. Okay, that's going to be a while. How much biomass do we produce? Not a whole lot. Let me just say that. Okay, I'll call it a day here. Enough of this. Wow, the progress today was amazing. Alright everyone, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Wow, how long did I play? 2 hours and 46 minutes. That was really a lot of fun. We have 2 new areas that came up, right? That we started looting. It's still, you know, there is a time when iron is very constrained, right? Then is a time when aluminum is very constrained. And at this moment, osmium is very constrained, right? And again, you can't get it from anywhere, right? There's no osmium autocrafters or either, or extractors, right? There's no osmium or extractors that we can use. So we need to make do with what's there, and because I know, you know, what's possible in the game, I can sort of plan ahead, right? Like I knew the T4 drills would open up first, and then a long time after the T4 heaters, right? So, and I basically had to work with what's available. It's very interesting. It is not boring or you know, tedious at all. There is always good progress and always something new. So I'm really enjoying it. That said, I do provide fresh content on YouTube every day. So if you guys want to get notified when there's something new to watch, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The bell icon gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're still supporting me. That said, we also have a Discord. That's our primary method of communication, and we have a merch store as well. Both the Discord invite and the merch link can be found on my website, the video description, and the YouTube channel. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.